I watched Laid in America, and I'm still like reading or listening to the Sidemen book. So I think we've come to the segment of like YouTube content or YouTube creators creating content outside of YouTube. So if you're not familiar, like Laid in America is a movie starring two really big British YouTubers, even though KSI or Olatunji Olajide and what's his name, Caspar Lee, even though Caspar Lee is South African. So they're like two really big YouTubers. I think KSI has about 11 million subscribers. I don't know. Caspar should have around 5 million. I'm not exactly sure, but they're really big YouTubers. So they filmed a movie called Laid in America, and there was a huge PR movement. KSI was trying to get his fans to watch it. Was it last week? He was really pissed off because it was pirated in within a week. I think about 500,000 times or whatever. It was pirated a lot basically, and he was really upset about that. And he wanted people to go out and support his music and so on. I watched the movie. I didn't buy it, by the way, but I just wanted to see, like, was the movie any good? If it was good, I was gonna buy it, and that should tell you like what I think of the movie. The movie is bad. The reason why I would think it's bad is because I've seen so many of these types of movies before, but I'll tell you why it's bad in my opinion. It's very generic. It's just the generic, high school type of movie. You have two nerdy guys trying to get laid. Basically, that's the whole essence of the movie. Two nerdy guys trying to get laid. You have the jock who's a dick to everybody. You have the really pretty girl that used to be the girlfriend to the jock that likes one of the nerdy guys. And that's it. They do really dumb and nerdy things to get laid. That's basically the essence of the movie, and that's why I found it so uninteresting. I was forcing myself to watch the movie, and I think the movie runs for about an hour and a half, and I only got through 50 minutes. Like, I was not even watching it completely. I was like doing other things while keeping it playing in the background. So the movie was like, it was dull. The acting was was bad in my opinion. The movie progression was just so bad. Like, it just felt so amateur. Like, even though people might say it was a low budget film or whatever, even if it's a low budget film, at least let the content speak. Like, let there be some kind of content that is compelling. But there wasn't any compelling content, and it was just not enjoyable in my opinion. It was just a very boring movie. I love KSI. Like, KSI is the reason why I started doing YouTube, but this movie was so bad. It was just a bad movie. Like, I'm so disappointed in the movie. Now, that doesn't mean he's like a very bad. I think he's an okay actor. He was basically being himself, being very loud, and the jokes were so bad on this movie. Oh my god. Like, oh, the jokes were bad, the progression was bad. Basically, if you're over the age of like 15, 16, I don't think you're going to enjoy this movie, because you've probably seen a load of these types of movies. It's very generic. There's no real meaning to it. There's nothing that's really compelling about this movie. Maybe if you're a bit younger, you enjoy it, but if you're older, I don't think you're going to enjoy it. Then I got the Sidemen book. I actually got the audio book, and it was good. It's good so far. I haven't finished it, but so far I would say it was good. It's good. With this, it's basically it's a narration of the book, and you get a little bit of extra things. There's a little bit of banter. You hear a few of the outtakes, and basically you hear their voice, and it's a lot more compelling. I'm a fan of their GTA series, when they all play together. So it's like a 5-hour long GTA series. The book is also narrated by JME, JME the rapper, the grime artist, JME Adenuga, and it's very interesting. It's quite enjoyable. Like I said, the narration is enjoyable. It's very interesting. Basically breaks down their life and what they've been up to, and the Sidemen, how they all came together, telling you about themselves, telling you about their experiences. I love the fact that Toby said, he's proud of his Nigerian heritage. It was interesting to learn that he's been to Nigeria a couple of times. KSI's Nigerian accent is very, very forced. I still think he needs a bit of. He thinks his Nigerian accent is good. It sounds very forced, but it's a good book. It's something very enjoyable. I enjoyed it quite a bit. If you're a fan of the Sidemen, I definitely think you'll enjoy it. I think they did try and over promote it, but I'm happy that, you know, they're number one. The last time I checked on Amazon, and I think they're going to be the book is probably going to be a bestseller. So good job to them. Late in America was a terrible movie, but the Sidemen book is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I don't mind it at all.